Welcome back to the Husson Eagles Sports Network. We're now going to be bringing you the second game of our doubleheader as the Husson women's team will face Umpy's women's team. I'm Gabe Shaw, joined alongside Caden Trenowith. Caden, the women's team hasn't played since 2 weeks ago in their dominant 87-59 win over Leslie. Many players set career highs in tons of categories, and so do you expect the Eagles to come out with a little bit of rust today or to continue their momentum from that win?
I absolutely do. This is an Eagles team that comes out shooting, and they do so at an enormous rate. I mean, they are 3-1 right now. Their one loss is against the number 10 team in the country in Bates, and that was the one game where we really saw them struggle shooting, right? I mean, right now, actually, they're 0 for 3 to start this game, but there was never really a moment in doubt, especially even sometimes in those Bates games. You were watching them take their shots, and they look like they're taking their shots that they want. So I think it really just boils down to, can Umpy make them feel uncomfortable? If Umpy wants to pull away with this game, it's about making the Eagles feel uncomfortable. And for the Eagles, it's about finding your groove early.
Yeah, and we saw in the men's game that they had a little bit of rust there too. As Layla Martinez takes it up. Sage Evans puts it up, and that one doesn't fall. Roy with the rebound. Out to Raydell. Back to Roy. Now Danielle Dow puts it up and in.
Danielle Dow has been so phenomenal, really seeing an increased role so far this year. Right now, I mean, she's only averaging about 5 points. Didn't have anything against Leslie. But in the words of Kissy Walker, she is one of the most improved players in the program, especially this year's team. From where she started to where she is now, Kissy Walker loves her success, and that is some big words coming from someone who's been in this business for 35 years with the Eagles.
And Matheson gets the scoring started for Umpy. Knotted at too early. Roy with the ball. Sage Evans, who's been a big part of this team, blocked by Hamilton. Evans last game had 33 points, a career high for her. Matheson again, and that one doesn't fall.
Matheson has had such a good start to this season, averaging 13 points or just shy of 14 points actually, just shy of what has been just a phenomenal season, leading scorer for this Owls team. And not on top of that, she's coming off an injury too, so she's doing just a tremendous job picking up where she left off.
And Lily Roy puts in the bucket there, and it'll be a turnover on Umpy. We saw a lot of those in the men's game as well. Martinez will inbound. Gives it to Evans. Inside. The shot is no good. But Roy gets the rebound. She'll put it up. And that one falls. So it looks like we'll take an early timeout for Umpy here.
Can't blame them. I mean, there's been a couple moments where you'd expect them to have a couple rebounds there. Just bring everybody in, 30-second timeout, see where everybody stands, where they're missing out on those miscues that you might see from them. Obviously, Husson hasn't shot great to open up this game so far, right? But they're getting more opportunities because the Owls aren't doing a great job on their own glass. I feel like that's what most of this conversation's about for head coach Chris Woodside in his first season over there.
Yeah, and early in the scoring for Husson, Lily Roy with 4 points. Expect to see a lot of scoring from her and Evans. Matheson will take it up for Umpy. And a foul called on Raydell.
Eagles foul number 0, Abby Raydell. Her first, team's first.
Inbounded in to Alla. Back out to Bridges. Inside to Hamilton. She'll put it up, and that one doesn't fall. Raydell with the rebound. She's going to bring it up and in, and blocked inside. Dow gets the rebound, though. Roy with the ball, and back to Dow. She'll give it to Martinez. She'll pass it inside to Roy, and that gets stolen and head out on Umpy.
What a big block right there. Raydell did a great job getting to her dominant hand, forcing her way inside. But man, Lindsay Hamilton setting that one back, keeping the score where it is. Big time block.
Yeah, she's one of the better players on the Owls. As Martinez takes it, gives it to Evans, who'll shoot, and she'll make it. So an early 6-point lead here for Husson. And again, expect a lot of scoring from Evans and Roy. Matheson takes it in and gets a foul called.
The Eagles really got to watch out for Matheson. She is someone that can come alive, especially down the stretch. And these early points of the game as well. If you let her get hot, it will be a long day for the Eagles.
One of the leading scorers on this team as Dow intercepts that pass. Out to Martinez, who will now give it to Roy. Roy goes inside, can't get the finish. She gets her own rebound. Matheson's defensive presence felt. Evans out to Dow. Puts that one up, doesn't fall. And the rebound up in the air and out on Evans. No. Yeah. I was confused for a second there.
It's always those weird moments where they signal one way and then everybody reacts a different time. Those are the worst moments, especially up here when you can't really hear what's going on down there.
So it's also important to note that the Eagles, with the long absence of Audrey Jackson and Jada Johnson, have brought in 2 new players, Sydney Carnes and Savannah Lawrence. Sydney Carnes being the twin sister of Sophia Carnes. And so we'll see how they come into effect today, if they will get playing time.
Obviously getting our first looks at them. One thing that you noticed in the shoot-around, the Carnes shoot with different hands.
Yep.
One's a righty, one's a lefty. It's going to be an easy tell for us now, other than the jersey numbers.
Evans takes it in, and that one doesn't go. Hamilton with the rebound. I'll be pushing the pace here. Inside, and that one's stolen, but a foul called on Husson. So some early fouls here for the Eagles. Matheson with the ball. She'll take it in. Give it out to Ala. Back to Matheson for the 3 is good. So like you mentioned, Caden, Matheson has a strong presence here. And she has already a majority of the points, and that's a bad turnover on Husson.
Yeah, 5 points for Matheson. She can just come alive. You got to watch out for her. You have to guard her closely. Looks like that's going to be a Layla Martinez task.
Bridges brings it up. Heavily defended. Now Ala goes inside and blocked by Evans. Now Raydell will take it up to Martinez inside to an open Roy for 3. That one's good.
Just some clinical passing right there throughout the paint. Raydell finding Martinez on the fast break. Then finding Lily Roy in the corner, knocking down the 3. You like a 3, how about this one?
And she just gets the steal there too on the inbound. Doing everything. So Carnes will come into the game. Sophia. Roy takes it, and she get fouled? Yeah. Blocking foul. Dow will inbound it to Roy. She'll hand it off to Carnes. Her first shot of the game is not fall, but Evans will get the ball, and a bad pass out of bounds. Bayo inbounds to Matheson, who's going to push the pace as she goes up court. Out to Marshall. Bale's going to have the ball. Goes in. And Matheson with the ball. She's going to go inside, make a nice move around Martinez, and can't make the finish, though. Martinez brings it up. Carnes inside to Evans, and gets the layup.
The counterattack, pushing with pace Eagles is when they're at their best. When they're able to pull down that rebound and move with all the speed that they can, that is when you see them be very successful. That's what we saw right there. That's how they've been winning their games.
Yeah, just a smooth transition from defense into offense, and it's going to lead into some big points for Husson.
In the game for Presque Isle, number 22, Katie Stairs.
Some substitutions here for the Owls. Evans will just take it, and she'll make it. And Carnes will get the steal on the inbound. She'll put it up and in. 10-point lead for Husson.
7-0 run in these last 2 minutes, forcing a lot of turnovers, some great defense on the other end. How about making their shots down here too? That's one thing they struggled with in their one loss the last time we saw this team against Bates. Turning the ball over, a couple bad passes, taking some questionable, kind of highly contested shots.
And Hamilton drains a three. Only an 11% three-point shooter, but she drills that one. Dow with the ball, out to Martinez. Inside to Evans. Evans will put up the fadeaway, and that one's not good. Hamilton to Ala. Out to Marshall. Now Matheson with the ball. She's going to have an open lane into the net, and she'll score. So now a 5-0 run for the Owls. Can Husson counter? Inside to Roy. Roy's going to put it up, and that one's no good. Roy out to Martinez. She'll put it up. Gets the rebound. Evans with the ball now. Out to Carnes. And that one tipped on the pass. Dow with the ball. Out to Evans. And that one's good.
Seeing some great offensive performances right now. Sage Evans up to 8 points. Lily Roy at 7 points. Matheson for the Owls at 7. This has a great chance to be just a game where these players put up some great numbers.
And a steal by Roy. She'll take it up herself. Goes in, and I think that was blocked. Evans gets inside. Doesn't get the ball to fall. And it goes to the Owls. Ala will bring it up. Carnes tried to tip it. Ala to Hamilton. Finds an open stairs, and in and out. Dow with the rebound. And Martinez brings it up, gives it to Roy. Roy almost ekes out Matheson and loses the ball. Hamilton with the steal. Ala brings it up, and a bad pass, but a foul.
Returning for Presque Isle, number 12, Madison Bridges. Entering the game for the Eagles, number 4, Sam Haber. And number 14, Aubrey Kanovich.
So Sam Haber will enter for the Eagles. So will Aubrey Kanovich. A bad pass deflected out. It will be Eagles ball. So a lot of turnovers for Umpy so far.
Yeah, 7 to be exact in this first quarter. We've seen Husson really push the pace too when it comes down to finding their points off the turnovers, leading that mark by a wide margin. The way they're able to push the pace, have a lot of speed when they're counterattacking.
And that'll be it for the first quarter. Husson has a 7-point lead, 19-12. We'll take a short break on the Husson Eagles Sport Network. Welcome back to the Husson Eagles Sports Network. I'm Gabe Shaw, joined alongside Caden Trenowith. And Caden, in that first quarter, we just saw a lot of scoring from the Eagles. You know, Evans had 8 points, and just a couple points from only 2 other players there.
Yeah, right now it's pretty much just a show between star powers, right? We got Sage Evans and Lily Roy, 8 and 7 points between the two of them. Then you got Matheson and Hamilton on the other end for the Owls, 7 and 5 for them. Those two duos have combined for most of the scoring for both of these squads.
As Dow gets fouled.
Hamilton also up to 3 blocks on the defensive end. She's been a presence.
Danielle Dow, 75% free throw shooter. She makes the first one. Curtis will inbound as she sees her first minutes for the Owls. Eagles pushing the pace here, and a steal by Carnes. Out to Roy, who goes in for the layup and gets it.
Carnes is such a presence when she's out there at the point guard position. She does just a little bit of everything. She is great at passing the ball, great on defense. You just have to enjoy watching her play basketball. She plays with such a great passion.
Alla inside to Marshall and gets that stolen from Dow, ripped right out of her hands. Dow's going to push the pace and bring it up. Out to Carnes for the 3. It's good. Eagles, big presence here in this first half as the Owls turned it over once again.
Having a great game with her first game with the twin sister on the sideline, huh? 5 points in 5 minutes, 4 steals, and 2 assists to go along with it.
Yeah, so far, great start. As she takes another one, and that one doesn't fall. Curtis with the rebound. Now Matheson takes it. Carnes all up in her face. And a turnover on the Owls.
That was just a great job by Carnes. As soon as she saw Matheson pick that ball up all over her, not allowing her to see any Owls that could have been open. The rest of the Eagles did a great job, person-on-person guarding, making sure no one got loose.
A turnover by the Eagles. Goes right back to the Eagles as Dow gets the steal. Carnes all by herself. Backwards layup doesn't fall. And they'll get the foul. That would have been a nice finish if she could have got that to fall.
Yeah, she certainly went for it. Just looking at the coach's reactions on the sideline, Kissy Walker looked like she wanted it to fall too. She was laughing over there.
And Carnes steals it from Matheson. Big presence from Carnes. Roy inside, and that one's not good. Dow with the rebound and puts it up and in. So now she's up to 6 points. Hamilton out to Matheson. And Dow almost stole that again. Back to Matheson. Matheson brings it in. She almost lost it, but it goes to Stairs. Matheson, the three, and it's good.
What a tough shot from Matheson. Almost lost the ball in the turnover.
Looks like a double dribble on the Eagles. Matheson has been a big key of this offense so far for Umpy. The inbound for Stairs. She gets it in. And a foul on Lily Roy on the inbound.
Eagles foul number 1, Lily Rowe, her first, team second.
To the inbound again. Out to Hamilton. Again, Matheson with the ball. Hamilton inside. Had an open Stairs, but couldn't handle it. Now they run into each other. Matheson with the ball. 2 on the shot clock. They have to put it up, and no good. Didn't even get a shot off. So it's another turnover on the Owls.
Yeah, up to 16 turnovers already. I feel like it's really hard to blame them, though. This Eagles team is just playing some great defense. They got the person-on-person marking working really well, not allowing a lot of space in between. Really the only person that's been able to get open and use it effectively right now is Matheson.
And Dow goes inside and gets it to fall. 8 points already for her. Matheson almost gets it stolen by Carnes. Inside to Curtis, who lay it up and in. Dow hesitated there. Out to Kanovich. Now Roy. Goes inside, and that one does not find the net. Hamilton tries to slow it down. So Matheson will take it up again. Carnes defending her. Matheson finds alone and gets the and one. She had an open space to the net and found it. And now she'll get an extra free throw. So Matheson, a 54.3% free throw shooter. Not the greatest from the line. And this one does not find the net. Roy, pass it out to Haber. She can't find the net. Now Raydell out to Roy. Roy's shot is good. Just pouring on the points here in the first half as we enter the final 5.5 minutes. Marshall passes out to Bridges. Bridges will take it inside. Tough defense. 2 in her way, and she'll just throw it out, but it's deflected off of Husson. Bayo to inbound. To Bridges. Back to Bayo. Bayo loses it. Raydell will bring it up. 2-on-1. She'll go inside and get it to go. Nice bucket from Raydell. And a timeout from Umpy. So what have you liked from this first half so far, Caden?
The Eagles are just playing great defense, and then they're mixing that with a great counterattacking defense to offensive transition game right now. Most of their points have come off those either forcing turnovers and then getting something on the other end, or either those quick off the glass, throw it up, see if you can get any numbers up. That's what they're doing really good right now. And on top of that, they're shutting down some of those umpy scorers. Obviously, they've gotten loose a couple times. Matheson has proved that. I think she's up to 10 points today, 12 points, excuse me. 5 for 7, so she's getting her open looks. That's really the only adjustment you have to make if you're Kissy Walker, is don't let Matheson get hot and get them back into this game.
Yeah, definitely. And for the Eagles, they've already had Lily Roy reach double digits in this first half. She has 11. Evans with 8.
Sophia Carnes in 9 minutes has 5 steals. The record for steals in a game is a compilation of just ties, but it's all 9. So
5 in the first half.
imagine if she played a full 40.
She got that presence from her sister as Matheson can't hit the 3. Raydell brings it up. Finds Haber. Out to Farah, and she can't hit it. Bridges with the ball. Hamilton. Inside to Marshall, who can't hit the mid-range. Evans wide open. Rarely does she miss those. Evans again goes inside for the layup, and this one's good. Can't leave Sage Evans wide open.
Absolutely not. Didn't make him pay that time. Obviously did get the rebound and the bucket. But leaving Sage Evans open is definitely a dangerous task. One of the top scorers in the North Atlantic Conference, only a sophomore too.
Definitely one of the better players in the NAC as Raydell goes inside and gets fouled. So Bayo already has 3 fouls, and she's coming out of the game.
Yeah, she definitely didn't like that last one either, but Raydell did a great job at least selling it. I mean, 3 owls around her. She's going in for a layup. 9 times out of 10 in modern day basketball, that's going to get called.
As Raydell's free throws are true. Alla will push it up. Hamilton with the ball. Back to Matheson, who finds an open Alla, who can't hit the 3. But a rebound by Bridges, and she can't have control of the ball, and it's Husson ball. Martinez will take it up. Raydell tried to get free. Martinez out to Raydell now. From behind the arc. That one doesn't go. Rebound Hamilton. Bridges gets fouled going inside.
Eagles foul number 23, Lady Farah. Her first, team's 4th.
That'll be Farah's first foul in the 4th of the quarter for the Eagles. Alla out to Matheson. And great defense by Dow leads to a turnover for the Owls.
Yeah, 19th turnover already for the Owls. Not a great number to have, especially one that's that elevated, almost at 20. Nearly averaging a turnover per minute.
They have as many turnovers as points. Raydell will slowly take this one up. Martinez inside, finds an open Dow for three. No. Rebound Evans, finds Martinez, and she'll get fouled, and she'll go to the line for two.
House foul number 3, Aaliyah Matheson, her first, team's third. Layla Martinez, shooting 2.
Martinez only 44% from the line this season. Last season, she shot 70 from the line, 70%. As she goes 1 for 2. Matheson takes it in, and Dow again almost gets the steal, as there'll be a foul called on the Eagles. Dow's been all over the court today, Caden, making big plays, scoring.
Yeah, absolutely. Senior 5'10" out of Pittsfield, Maine, is just doing a tremendous job. Like we said earlier, one of Kissy Walker's most improved players, not just on this team, but especially in the last 10 years of her program. If I remember right, when Danielle Dow first came to campus, she wasn't originally on the basketball team. She was a very late addition, either midway through the season or during their preseason phase. So to see her still out there playing and playing so at a high level, one of the top players on this team, especially defensively, it's always great to see.
Alla puts up the three, and that one doesn't fall as Dow gets the rebound. She'll take it up and tries to pass to Raydell, but it's a kickball, stays on Husson's side.
In the game for the Eagles, number 24, Sophia Carter.
So now Sydney Carnes will get her first minutes with the Eagles. Nice pass to Evans inside for two. Farrah with a great pass from almost on the out-of-bounds line.
We were told Sydney Carnes wasn't probably going to see much action today.
She's getting her first minutes here on defense.
However, we were told she is a great spot-up shooter. She absolutely knows what she's doing. Didn't really have to bring her up to speed at all.
There's Evans. Carnes with the ball now. Martinez is three. Doesn't fall. Carnes tries for the rebound. Dow gets it and puts it up and in. So Danielle Dow with 10 points already. Her career high is 11. She has 10 in the first half.
Also fun nugget on Sydney Carnes. She's still committed to the softball team here.
Martinez out to Evans for Carnes for the three. No, Evans gets it and puts it up and in. And that will be the first half. A monstrous offensive performance from the Eagles. 47 points, up by 27 on the Owls. Caden, there's been some strong performances from a lot of players on the Eagles. Dow with 10 points, Evans with 14. You know, they're just great scoring. And Sydney Carnes getting her first minutes at the end of that second quarter.
Yeah, it was a really fun half to watch. Obviously, they've been met with a lot of injuries this year. So seeing these players, these late additions that weren't even supposed to be on this basketball floor, seeing them get some minutes is always good to see. There is one more in store. I wonder if she comes out or not from the Kissy Walker offense. But, yeah, Sage Evans is having a monstrous performance, shooting 50% right now with her 14 points and her 8 rebounds. Had a block in there. That is one heck of a performance from her. But going into the second half, we got 3 players on double-double watch right now. Between Lily Roy, Danielle Dow, Sage Evans, they all are in the double figures in points, and they're all creeping up there in the rebound margin too.
Yep, and we'll see what happens in the second half. Thank you for watching the first half of this game. We'll be back in 15. we welcome you back here to the second half of our women's basketball game today. Caden, what would you like to see from the Owls in this second half?
I think it really for the Owls is just more about simplifying their game. I think they got a little hungry once they started to see that lead increase a little bit. They started going away from their game. That's one part of their game that's been working really well.
Yeah, Matheson knocks down the three-pointer and gets the scoring started right away for the Owls.
Leads all players with 16 points. She's been on fire, but her 16, there's still 7 out there. Only 7 points that have been scored from anybody else on this Owls squad.
Dow finds an open Martinez, who can't knock it down. Dow with the rebound. Dow tries to give it to Roy, who saves it from going out. Evans, the three, no. Again, rebounded by Husson. Raydell with the ball. Inside, goes and gets fouled. Would have been a tough bucket.
Raydell does a great job at getting herself to the free throws, getting herself these easy buckets. 80% shooter from this spot.
Yeah, she's been making her presence felt these last couple minutes of the ball game. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Alla will take it up for the Owls. Matheson again to Hamilton, who goes inside and can't get it to fall. Evans with the rebound. Now Martinez will push out to Raydell. To Roy, who's open, gives it to Dow. Dow goes inside and gets it to go. And that is a new career high for Danielle Dow, 12 points. What a game she's had so far. Marshall gets it swatted away by Evans. Martinez brings it up. Dow again inside, and the pass too hard for Raydell.
Yeah, it's a great look, though. Raydell just didn't seem ready for it. Had her hands up asking for it, but I think that pass came in with just a little bit more sauce than what she anticipated for. But she was wide open. That was a great job by Dow, forcing that ball down to the baseline. Almost ended it, too.
And blocked by Roy, but the foul is called instead. Bridges will go to the line.
Eagles foul number 1, Lynn Rowe. First second, teams first. Madison Bridges, shooting 2.
Bridges a 54% free throw shooter. And the second one is good. Martinez will bring it up for the Eagles. Raydell goes in, hands it off to Evans. The layup is good. 18-point lead for the Eagles. Good defense by the Eagles right now as Martinez steals it, and Raydell will be all by herself. Goes inside and gets, no, does not get the finish. And that one's stolen out of her hands by Alla. Matheson goes in and gets fouled.
Eagles foul number 22, Sage Evans, her first, team second. Aaliyah Matheson, shooting 2.
Matheson, another Owl who's kind of on the border with shooting free throws.
22-5 run for the Eagles in the last 8 minutes of play. Just an absurd run that they've been on, really just starting it all from the defensive end. Forcing a lot of turnovers from the Owls, bringing it back the other way with a lot of pace. The Owls just can't seem to keep up.
Dow goes inside for another layup. She's up to 14 points. All up, back to Bridges. Bridges gets the move, goes inside, blocked by Evans, and out on the Owls. So the defense continues for the Eagles. Radell will bring it up. Now Dow has it. She hesitates, takes the shot, doesn't make it, and Owls will get the rebound. Now Hamilton, who's had a quiet presence in this game. Alla hesitates, now takes it in. She'll get the layup, and she'll get it. Had an open lane and took her opportunity. Radell hands off to Martinez. Out to an open Evans for three. And that one's in and out. Dow with the rebound, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line for two. First one is good.
60% from the field today, 100% so far from the line. One rebound away from a double-double. Danielle Dow is on fire today.
Last game, she didn't find the basket after playing 25 minutes. But her presence was felt with 4 rebounds and 5 assists. Now Alla will take it in again. She'll go up, and this one does not find the net. Carnes takes it up for the Eagles. She'll go to Dow inside. An open Kanovich, and she'll hit it off the backboard. And
easy bucket by Kanovich. You leave her that wide open just in front of the free throw line. Pretty much every basketball player that plays at a high level like college is going to knock that one down.
And it's up to a 30-point lead, and Matheson can't hit the three, but the rebound from Hamilton as she puts it up and in. Martinez out to Carnes. Her three-pointer, that one's not true. And Hamilton grabs the rebound, almost stolen by Martinez, but Alla will control. Takes it up to Matheson. Inside, and that one's not good. Martinez gets the rebound. Again, Martinez to Carnes to Evans. The layup is good.
What a feed from Carnes, just zipping that back across. A lot of fast-moving parts right there. Defense was closing in on Evans quickly. Carnes didn't have full possession of the ball, had to run onto it. Great job getting to it and feeding it right across, no hesitation.
And Dow's pass to Carnes a little too far, but Carnes catches up to it with now Dow with the ball. An open Kanovich inside, and she gets her 4th point of the game. So a quick timeout from the Owls. We'll take a short break on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Welcome back to Husson Eagles Sports Network. I'm Gabe Shaw, joined alongside Caden Trenowith. And it looks as if Savannah Lorenz will be getting her first minutes with the Eagles.
Yeah, Lorenz was originally committed to University of Maine Augusta to play basketball. Not entirely sure how it all worked out, but she ended up here. Now is it a fill-in member on this squad getting her first actions?
Konovic goes inside and gets another. She's up to 6 points. Martinez playing the tough up-court defense. Now here's Stairs. She gets the ball stolen, and it's a jump ball. That one goes Husson's way. Carnes to inbound. Martinez to bring it up. Back to Carnes. Hesitated. Now inside to Lorenz, who goes inside, gets fouled, and has an opportunity to score her first points of her collegiate career.
Fouls foul, number 50, Bolton Curtis. Her first, team's third. Savannah Lorenz, shooting 2.
First one off the mark.
I think the big thing from Coach Walker, especially with these 2 new players in Carnes and Lorenz, is you're really just trying to look for getting them back up to game speed, right? This is now a preseason game for them, right? It is nearly a 40-point lead, and you have the opportunity to get 2 people in there who haven't played basketball, who haven't been in basketball shape, right, in almost 6 months now since their high school seasons ended. So this is a great chance for Coach Walker just to get them up to speed, run them some easier plays in the playbook, and see what they can execute.
Definitely leading, out there with some of these senior leaders on the team, as Konovic can't hit, and that one's out of bounds, out on the Owls. Carnes inbounds. Martinez back out to Carnes. Open 3 is good.
Laughing about that one because the entire time before they were warming up for this second half, she was in the corner pretty much for 5 straight minutes just shooting corner threes.
And now she has an opportunity again here. Carnes to Martinez, too far out, but they retain possession. Dow again. Now into Konovic. Can't hit. Konovic gets the rebound and out to Carnes. Another 3-pointer. No. This one rebounded by Lorenz. Martinez out to Konovic. Again. No. And Lorenz tips it to Dow. Dow out to Lorenz. She's pushed out. Carnes has the ball. Now Dow into Lorenz. Who a tough defense and turns it over. A nice long offensive possession for the Eagles though. Stairs almost turns it over. Lorenz playing some tough defense here. And now this one's turned over by Bridges. Dow up in front to Carnes, who'll lay it up, and that one doesn't go. Martinez tries the rebound. Carnes gets it instead, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line.
Bodies all over the floor on that one. Somehow, some way, the Eagles end up on the line to this.
What a sequence these last couple minutes here. So it's interesting to note that Danielle Dow is still on the court, and she played the most minutes in the first half.
Up to 27 on the game now for Dow. I mean, why not? She's already got her double-double. Playing really good. 4 assists, 4 steals. Only 1 foul.
She has set a career high in points, too. That continues to climb, now up to 15 for her. Hamilton goes inside and gets the nice finish.
That was great ball movement right there from the Owls. Great job finding the lane, cutting right to the basket.
Carnes' 3 is no good, but she'll get it back again. Wide open again, and this one doesn't fall. Lorenz can't get the rebound, and this one falls to Alla. Bayo takes it up, made a nice move on Dow, who throws it inside, and too strong for Hamilton. Tipped out, Eagles ball. So now Haber getting some minutes here as we close the final 10 or so seconds of this third quarter. Lorenz with the ball. She'll put it up. It's blocked, and Hamilton will hold it. And that is the third quarter. The Eagles, 66-31, 35-point lead heading into the fourth. It's been a strong 3 quarters for Husson. 1 more quarter to go. We'll be right back. Back here for the fourth quarter of action. Gabe Shaw joined alongside Caden Trunowith. Just pure domination from Husson so far. Umpy has not had any momentum whatsoever. Matheson puts up a 3. That one doesn't go. Hamilton, strong rebound. Alla now, wide open 3. She can't hit. And this one will just trickle out.
A lot of building blocks for Coach Walker going into this weekend matchups. I believe their next matchup should be up against the University of Maine Fort Kent next weekend, or on Wednesday, excuse me. A lot of solid takeaways, I feel. I feel like you get your whole bench in there. Everyone's really performing really well. I mean, you can't look out on the floor or look at the stat sheet and really say, where was she tonight, right? I feel like everybody's played their part defensively, great offensive movement, great passing as well. Everybody seems to be just doing a great job. This is a well-coached team.
Now Eagles up 67-31 and 68 now as Dow increases her career high. Yeah, going back to what you were saying, it looks like there was no rust to shake off there after that 2-week break. Marshall's 3-pointer doesn't hit anything. Dow to inbound.
The way they've been playing, I forgot there was a 2-week break for them.
It looks like they picked up right where they left off. I don't think Dow has left the court this entire second half.
No, she's going to be up above 30 minutes now.
Konovich can't hit, and Lorenz gets it stolen. Alla will bring it up now. Bayo. Some nice ball handling. Goes inside, can't finish. Now Carnes will take this one up. To Haber. Lorenz. Konovich goes inside and can't hit. Matheson really been the big, the big surprising, not really surprising, but the big key part to this Umpy team today.
Yeah, absolutely. 17 points.
It's like she's the only one that showed up. She has half their points.
Yeah, 17 points for her. She's done a tremendous job, but has definitely struggled since the start of the second half. Haven't really been able to tell if the shot's just off or is it more Husson game plan for it. No one going into that break. I mean, I think going into halftime, she was, 5 for 9? She was shooting lights out.
And Haber will get the layup. Husson up to 70 points now with just about 7:40 to go.
What a great layup from Haber. Such a tough bucket. Great feed by Danielle Dow, getting it up in there. Haber able to just put enough spin on it with the backwards lay.
Almost everyone has a point on the sheet today. We're just going to need the two newcomers. Haber for 3. That one's off the mark. And the ball will find Karnovich. Out to Carnes. Carnes from the free throw line is no good. And Dow tips it to Karnovich. Carnes again. This one's true. Carnes putting on a show today. Wide open Marshall is off. And Evans with the rebound. It's nice to see that when Husson has a long break, they can still perform at a high level.
Yeah, absolutely. Just doing a tremendous job. Obviously, I think the bench is now becoming quite a problem now for the Umpy Owls these last 10 minutes or so of game time. Obviously, they only brought 8 players today. Didn't have a full roster, and I think that's really starting to show now. I think everyone's getting a little bit tired. You can start seeing the hands on hips a little bit more. It's kind of the depleted body language. But Husson's playing pretty fantastic. I think any opponent that's out there, no matter the bench size, no matter the record, they put together a compelling game today. I feel like puts everybody in Newman Gymnasium in kind of, hey, this team might compete in the North Atlantic Conference. They were predicted to finish 3rd. There's a chance we could see them in a final game.
As Haber knocks down another one. And you might have noticed that Danielle Dow finally takes a seat.
After 32 minutes.
What a performance from her today. As Hamilton will go to the line. Haber doesn't like that call, looks to the bench. So Raydell comes back in. Just over 5.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Husson up big. 45. Evans out to Haber again for the 3. That one doesn't go. Rebound Hamilton. So like you said, Caden, it's good that this Husson bench can get some good playing time. Coach Walker knows who she can rely on, who's been put in the work, you know. Raydell takes it up. Evans will make it. Cannot leave her wide open. We said that in the first half.
Brother of 4-time North Atlantic Conference baseball champion, Tanner Evans. It's a great family genes here through Husson with that Evans family. Tanner, tremendous third baseman for that baseball squad.
A wide open Farah. She doesn't hit. And Hamilton, another rebound. She's been racking those up this half.
Yeah, she's got a double-double.
Quiet double-double.
11 points, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks.
Almost stripped. Now Matheson. Alla to Hamilton. Back to Alla. She'll find an open shot and make it. Raydell will take it up once again. Tough defense by Bridges. Out to Evans. Back to Raydell, who found separation and scores. Raydell's up to 9 points now. Matching her last game against Leslie. That three is off by Bridges. Raydell once again brings it up. Fast pace out to Evans. Konovich fakes, goes inside, and that one's going back, traveling.
Entering the game for Presque, number 50, Logan Curtis, and number 44, Bayo.
Bayo and Curtis enter back in for the Owls. Wide open, Bayo takes it and makes it. Owls finding some points here in the latter half of this game, but it's a little too late. As Farah goes inside and gets the foul. And now Sydney Carnes will come back into the game. She'll be on the court with her sister. Just imagine, Caden, you playing with your sibling in any sport, and you get to be on the court, the field, whatever, with them at the same time. That must feel great.
Yeah, I played soccer with my brother in about, I think 10U. There's a lot of fighting. My dad was also the coach.
You were also 10 though.
Yeah, I was 10. He was 8. Dad was the coach. A lot of long car rides home during my 10-year-old season of soccer.
Of course, little kids gonna fight, but I feel like at the collegiate level it should be fun. As Lily Roy knocks down the three-pointer. Bayo inside, and she'll pull up. And that'll give Umpy their 40th point of the game. So now Farah out to Roy. Give it inside to Carnes. And that one doesn't fall, but a foul. And it's going Umpy's way.
Eagles foul, number 1, Lily Rowe. Her third, team second.
Bridges back to Matheson. Bayo inside to Hamilton. That one's stolen. Sydney Carnes. She'll take it up. Back to her sister. Out to Roy. Farah inside and gets the layup.
Good cut, good screen by Roy.
And it looks like Umpy's going to take a timeout here. Down by 48. So, Caden, what positives do you get out of this game for Umpy?
I really like the way that Matheson and Hamilton have both played. The only problem with that is the rest of the bench combined, I believe, only has 11 points, right? That's been their one problem. Is really just that depth scoring. But I've really liked how they've been able to find open shots for Matheson and Hamilton. Matheson had slowed down from her great first half. I think that's just because Husson started focusing more on her.
Yeah, she was the only one scoring, and Hamilton gets fouled on the shot. And Hamilton has had a quiet, good game, like we've mentioned before. She's going back to the line.
11 points, 11 rebounds, 4 blocks, 2 assists. She's done tremendous in just over 30 minutes played for.
Matheson and Hamilton, definitely the two key pieces to this offensive team. As she knocks down both. So now Sophia Carnes will take it up. Roy out to Farah. Roy inside, can't hit the layup, and tipped out by Farah. Just about a minute to go here. Umpy playing for their final points. Matheson's three is no good. Hamilton rebound, puts it up and in. Carnes will take it up. Farah's three, no good. Rims out. Bridges will take it up for Umpy. And Matheson cannot get that one to fall, but it'll stay on Umpy's side. Like you said, Caden, she has not had anything fall for her since the beginning of the third quarter when she knocked down that three-pointer. Bayo inbounds to Matheson. Bayo's three is no good, and Roy has it. Out to Farah. And Carnes is going to pass it to Farah, and now she has the ball, and they're just going to hold it as the final buzzer sounds. Husson with a dominant 88-44 win. Umpy had half their points today, Caden. And what do you see for Husson going forward into this right before the winter break?
I see a lot of positives that you can take from this, right? They played so good defensively, and they turned all that great defense into amazing offense, nearly easy offense, if that's what pretty much the word you want to use. They were getting a bunch of points in the paint, mainly just because they were being able to use their quickness to get all the way back down to the other side of the court. Husson has a lot to build on after this game, and I think they have the building blocks in place to compete in the North Atlantic Conference.
Yeah, we had some big performances today, especially from Danielle Dow, who set a career high in points for herself. She had a great game, great rebound, bounce back game, I should say, from the last game against Leslie. Sage Evans played great, Lily Roy played great, and the whole team just played a great basketball game today, and you can't ask for more than that.
Absolutely not.
Well, that's going to do it for our broadcast. I'm Gabe Shaw. I've been with Caden Trenowith, and thank you for tuning in to Husson Sports Network.